One of the most fundamental drivers of a contemporary society. From large-scale infrastructure to business, healthcare services, or even the most banal of activities, energy powers everyday life. For Africa, the deficit is glaring. And while there is much aspiration to join the League of Developed Nations, one of the most basic uses of energy, electricity generation, still eludes many parts of the continent, stifling economic growth. The Business Council for Africa were at the Nigerian High Commission in London to discuss ways of enhancing investments and partnership. Economic diversification tops the agenda. However, a diversified economy is almost impossible, they say, without power. Chairman of the Council says too much talk and little action is to blame.
There needs to be a real will to do something about it, and obviously, in the end, I believe that energy across Africa the issue can only be resolved by international action at a very high level, a sort of transnational, international objective to bring energy across Africa. And the warning is that if it isn't done, poverty will increase.
I believe Nigeria have the money. We have the money. The amount of money we spend on the recent election could provide light for every single state in Nigeria and still get some change back. So why are we not doing it? Why are we wasting our money? Set your priorities right. What do we need to move forward?
So it all comes down to planning for the future.
Recently, Britain has commissioned 2 nuclear power stations because we know we're getting short of energy. We're getting cuts out in London at the moment. Soon it's going to glow all over the UK if we're not careful, if we don't provide. Energy is the basis of everything that we do around. So you have to plan in advance.
Corruption has been a major setback for Nigeria's power sector. The country's new administration have been very clear about plugging loopholes. For the Nigerian High Commissioner, respect for regulations is key to securing international partnerships.
This is why people are happy that somebody like Buhari is there now. The laws we have will have to be obeyed. If we don't, we go nowhere.
Our laws in Nigeria are not respected by us, so we find other ways in which we override those laws, and if it's not respected and we don't respect ourselves, then how can other investors, big corporations, FTSE 100 corporations, be confident in the government of Nigeria if we don't respect Nigeria ourselves?
Now recall that Nigeria is also making moves towards nuclear power plants as a potential source of electricity supply. But that could take years, not to mention the challenges associated with nuclear power plants. The suggestion here is a combination of both short and long-term measures. From London, Doris Okenwa, Channels Television News.